Would you believe me if I told you that I heard recently in a talk that I was listening to that anxiety is the number one emotion felt by most people nowadays? I was actually kind of shocked. I thought it would be fear, but no, they said anxiety. I recently was able to enjoy a performance that my young daughter did. She wanted to sing the national anthem for her school. And this is a goal that she's had for probably 3.5 years now, ever since she was at her older sister's graduation. And as she prepared for this, she practiced, she went through all the technical aspects that she needed to do to learn the music and to understand the music. As she got closer to it, she told me that what she ended up doing to help her with her anxiety was to do the eye releases that I taught her and that I use with all my clients. So she said that actually each night before she would go to bed, she would use that to help her release the stress that she had gathered up throughout the day and maybe any of the anticipation that was building up. And in her words, she said that way, by the time I would get to my performance, it just wasn't a bunch of built up anxiety that I had gathered from the previous days. I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool coming out of a teenager's mouth to actually be thinking about that. The other thing that she did is I use a form of imagery to help us or help the individuals to be able to think of different perceptions and to be able to come up with a real clear vision in their mind of what they're trying to accomplish. And so as she was preparing this, I was listening to her about 2 nights before, and it sounded beautiful, but it was missing something. It was just missing the feeling behind it. I mean, we're talking the national anthem. And I was like, it sounds beautiful, honey, but it's missing something. Can I just give you a few suggestions? And of course, I am not a singer. So she's like, you, Mom? But I do work with individuals on helping them to create the visions to be able to be successful in their goals. And so she's like, sure. She's very open to my ideas. And I told her, I said, you need to visualize. I suggest that you visualize what this song was actually represents. And part of that is the fact that these are individuals that gave their life, that go out and serve, that some of them don't come home and some of them do. And it's just a really, really big sacrifice given by so many individuals. Anyway, she went ahead and she watched the videos that I had offered or that I had told her to pay attention to and to look at. I just found something simple that showed some individuals coming home to their families and how excited the children were when they turned around and they saw their dad. And I said, I want you to think about your grandfather and those in our family that have served, and think about what they have given for this. And then I left her alone. And it was quite beautiful to listen to her the next day as she went ahead and gave her rendition of the national anthem. And I wanted to post this so that you could hear it yourself. Remember, there's 2 important things here. 1, visualization, how important that is. And then 2, letting go of the stress before you get to the event. Don't let it build up, but release it every single day.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes
Thanks for letting me talk to you. This is Kathy Freeman with Real Positive Change.